God bless you, brothers and sisters. As I told you before, I will continue every week to bring you a word of encouragement, a word of purpose, something that will help you to step out and really step out of your comfort zone and step into what you're called to be. And today's word will be the dream or vision that's died inside of you. Once I heard a man speaking, and this was a public speaking thing that I went to, and he was speaking about a professional pop singer who passed away. And someone told him that that was a tragedy that this person passed away. And he quoted back to that person that that pop singer dying is not a tragedy. A tragedy, or should I say something that could be the worst thing that could ever happen to any human being, is the dream or vision that's inside of you dying and you do nothing with it. And I think that's a very powerful and important statement. We are all called to do something in life. Some of us are called to do a couple things. Unfortunately, many things happen in our lives that take us away from that, whether it's the very struggle with addiction, the very struggle with confusion, suffering, pain, the loss of a loved one. Some of these things take our focus off of what we have called here to do, or what we are called to do. And sometimes we need to really focus and understand that stepping into that is the very thing that we must put our time and effort into. And in order to do that, you need to understand in your mind and in your heart and in your spirit that you were called for something great. You were called to do something that could transform lives. And whether it's something small or big, the next person you could be speaking to could potentially be the next president, or it could be the next evangelist, or it could be the next doctor or scientist, just by a simple word you may say or do. And in the process of that, if you understand what you're called to do and you fulfill that, whether it's you encouraging someone, whether it's you stepping out and becoming whatever you're called to be, a doctor or a lawyer. I think I seen in the news not too long ago a woman who graduated and became a lawyer at the age of 59. So the possibilities are endless. The question is, are you willing to step into that vision, that dream, and take that risk for it? And another thing that I would, when I want to step into that and help you to understand that what's stopping you from doing that? What's stopping you from stepping into that what you hungered and desired to do? And I'm not talking about things that are hobbies, things that you do here and there. I'm talking about those things that you've been dreaming and thinking about for years, and constantly pushing it to the side and pushing it to the side, and really desiring to do it, but just not knowing how to go about it. What's really stopping you from stepping into that? Do you know that by you stepping into that, you could transform someone's life? You could propel someone into the very destiny and future that they were called into. The question is, what's stopping you? You know that by you not fulfilling that, you will not be complete. And I think this is something that I've been living with for quite some time now. I've been writing for years. I mean, poetry, you name it. But the thing is, this is I've always hindered myself from moving forward because of the way I thought people thought of me in my own past. But I've stepped out of the comfort zone, and I probably could say that now, that I am writing for a magazine. I'm doing a couple other things, but the thing is, this is I've stepped out of my comfort zone. And I've asked myself, what's stopping me from stepping into that? And I've actually stepped into it and said, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to step into it and leave it all on the line. And when everything is said and done, I will not be living in that position where the dream or the vision is dying inside of me because I chose not to step out of it. And this is just a couple of things that I wanted to mention to you. And also to also know this, that you will know that you're stepping out into your dream or your vision. And it will be confirmed to you because you'll have peace over the circumstances. A peace that surpasses the very understanding of man. And another way for me, when it comes to stepping out into that vision, that dream that I desire, I seek the confirmation from God. I seek His guidance. See where He's gonna lead me, because we all have a desire to do many things, but there's only certain things that will fit the puzzle of what we have called here to be, the time that you have. here left on this earth. And I encourage you to step out into that now. And when you do, be resilient, be hungry, and passionate about it, and just lay it all on the line now. I remember my favorite rapper, Tupac, and just what he did. He stepped out and he left behind hundreds of songs. You know why? Because he stepped into his dream, and he didn't live long enough to see that being fulfilled. But guess what he did? He stepped out and he believed in that dream that he had, that vision. And he didn't just leave it there dormant when he knew he could do something with it. Let's just, to be truthful and honest, he didn't use it to his fullest potential. There was negativity in that. But I respect his point of view of him stepping out and not letting that dream die inside of him. And I suggest, and I give you, please try to step out into that. Take it serious. And also, when you're doing that, seek God's guidance. Don't rely on your own knowledge, your own wisdom. Because knowledge and wisdom is beautiful when applied, but even more powerful and beautiful when God's in the middle of it. And I suggest that you step out of your comfort zone and really seek that dream and vision that's inside of you. Because if you don't and it dies inside of you, that would be the greatest or the worst tragedy that you've ever faced. God bless you.